Is it time to buy or sell Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Tonix Pharmaceuticals. Our initial report was published on our website on the last day of March in the year 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 31st of March 2025, our system has ranked Tonix Pharmaceuticals as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.23. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the days ahead. The stock is positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further downward movement ahead. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 33.72% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decline of 91.34% to an increase of 8.46%. Analyzing the longer-term perspective, our 12-month forecast indicates a projected decline of 96.36%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between a complete loss of 100% to a decline of 95.93% within the coming year. In practical terms, this would suggest a future price ranging from $0 to approximately 72.7 cents. Our latest daily update for Tonix Pharmaceuticals includes the headline: Volatile ride for Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock price on Monday, moving between $17.85 and $23.28. The Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock price fell by 11.38% on the last day, Monday, the 31st of March, 2025, from $20.17 to $17.88. It has now experienced a decline for 5 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 30.42%, from a day low at $17.85 to a day high of $23.28. The price has decreased in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still up by 9.8% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day, along with the stock, which is actually a positive indicator, as volume should align with stock movement. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 262,000 shares, resulting in a total of 2 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $33.41 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $672, and the lowest price was $6.76. Currently, the price is 97.34%, or $654.13, below the 52-week high, and 100%, or $601,599,982.13, below the all-time high on March 29, 2017. The price of Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock price is said to generate a decrease in volume fluctuation, but they still up by 99%. Volume decreased on the last day on the price of $6.17. Overall, price is now up by 97.34% on March 29th. That's great. Volume decreased on the last day on the price of $6.17 below in March 29th, when the price reached $601,600,000. when the price reached $601,600,000. It has now experienced a decline for quite some time. During the last day, the stock fluctuated by 30.42% from a day low at $17.85. The price. Tonix Pharmaceuticals is making significant strides in its efforts to address fibromyalgia, as seen in recent announcements. The company is on track for a pivotal FDA decision on TNX-102SL, a non-opioid analgesic, with a goal date set for August 15, 2025. If approved, this would mark the first new drug for treating fibromyalgia in over 15 years, a notable advancement for patients seeking alternative pain relief. Positive top-line results from Phase 3 trials have already indicated that TNX-102SL can significantly reduce pain, heightening expectations for its potential market entry later this year. The absence of an FDA advisory committee review, as confirmed in recent communications, adds to the optimism surrounding this drug's approval process. Further bolstering Tonix's profile is its engagement in various conferences, including a presentation at the American Academy of Pain Medicine's annual meeting, which could facilitate investor interest and credibility within the healthcare community. In light of recent volatility in the biotech sector, largely influenced by such announcements, TNXP's stock is positioned to experience short-term fluctuations. In the long term, successful approval and commercialization of TNX-102SL could initiate a more robust market presence, enhancing revenue streams and potentially driving stock value higher. The company also continues to explore other therapeutic avenues, such as its promising candidate TNX-1500 for transplant rejection and autoimmune diseases, further diversifying its pipeline and underpinning sustained investor confidence. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 22nd of July, 2024, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned TNXP a buy rating accompanied by a hold action. On Thursday, the 11th of April, 2024, Noble Capital Markets rated TNXP as outperform, also issuing a hold action. On the same day, the 11th of April, 2024, Noble Capital gave TNXP a rating of outperform with a hold action. On Thursday, the 2nd of June, 2022, Noble Financial rated TNXP as buy with a hold action. On Monday, the 23rd of May, 2022, Craig-Hallum assigned TNXP a hold rating, along with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. The Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock currently displays a sell signal from the short-term moving average. In contrast, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this generally indicates a buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience additional gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $25.26. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $14.60. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will generate a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may affect near-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, March 24, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 41.41%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot has been established. The trading volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which helps mitigate overall risk, as volume generally aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 6 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 208 days ago, short-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 20 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages also signaled a buy 28 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $14.98 and $14.63. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this instance, Tonix Pharmaceuticals finds support just below today's level at $14.98. If this level is broken, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $14.63 and $13.47. This stock can experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as very high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated $5.43 between its highs and lows, which amounts to 30% and 0.42%. Over the past week, the stock has demonstrated a daily average volatility of 22% and 0.79%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Tonix Pharmaceuticals, let's briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the KEE ratio. This important ratio compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 12th of May, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a figure of negative $3.09. It is essential to monitor these estimates, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Tonix Pharmaceuticals is at $19.49. If you do not hold any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already owning the stock, this could be an opportune level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Tonix Pharmaceuticals faces its first support level at $14.98. If this support level holds, it might serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Tonix Pharmaceuticals from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 5th day of February, 2025, Bell Margaret Smith conducted an insider sale of one share of common stock, par value $0.001. On the 5th day of February, 2025, Traco James conducted an insider sale of 2 shares of common stock, par value $0.001. On the 10th day of June, 2024, Olukoton Adeoye Y conducted an insider sale of 812 shares of common stock, par value $0.001. On the 5th day of February, 2025, Bagger Richard H. conducted an insider sale of 2 shares of common stock, par value $0.001. On the 25th day of February, 2025, Sanger Bradley conducted an insider purchase of 25,792 shares of stock option. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 95.564. Overall, insiders purchased 64,426,461 shares and sold 9 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock and no stop loss has been established. Is Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock a good buy? Tonix Pharmaceuticals currently presents several negative indicators, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, we have adjusted our evaluation of this stock negatively. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical landscape, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold or accumulate to a sell candidate since our last assessment. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 1st of April, we anticipate that Tonix Pharmaceuticals will open higher by $1.79, beginning trading at $19.67. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your insights. What is your target for this stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.